play.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked. But fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
None of that. I'm going to make him put it in the air.
What's that term they use? Complementary football. Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey,
I'm going to make him put it in the air.
They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
From the 40
right now.
Now a toss play. It's Harris.
Where you going?
Losing yardage back at the 40.
He's scared to put it in the air. Got him shaking about it. Put that ball in the air. I ain't gonna let you run for no big run. So cut it out. You notice it ain't averaging out. You ain't gonna get there for a all the time you need. You're going to need it later.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson.
Thank you.
And intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it.
Thank you.
Huge return as he'll take this one.
You see what I'm saying? He didn't want to put it in the air. This nigga about to quit in a few minutes. He wants to quit in a few minutes. Guaranteed. I told you, your quarterback better wake up and start reading defenses. You better look at that shit before you throw it.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. He's taking a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Again, it's Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that.
Look at this. You see what I'm doing to him?
In this and future
on YouTube right now.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Cook. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screen play is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
Second and 5 from the 8. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Going to throw. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route. Ordinarily, it's probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. They'll try and run for it with Johnson. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground.
You don't know what's up. You don't know who he's playing.
It's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
Pretty good shape. We're going to fuck it up. Come on, get it together now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for
Yeah,
their
he
next
better
drive.
run it.
And it's
You
been
better
a
run it.
start for them offensively. defensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you
gotta run it. You see, he got smart, didn't he? You know not to put that bitch in the air on me. I'm all over it. Anything you do in the air, I'm on it. I ain't get one here or there. You better establish how to run that motherfucker.
On second down, here's Wilson.
I could have got it. I didn't get on it. I want to encourage him to do it again. I want that nigga to run that back. I stay all around D. I got everything covered. I got it all covered.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
9 yards that time.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
He's not going to. Dude moving too slow. You better try to hurry up and get up in there. Nigga better hurry up and get up in there. That's what that nigga better do.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he'll power his way
That nigga scared of that air, boy. You keep hearing him say keep it on the ground.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of
They
scrimmage.
telling that nigga that, and then he knows not to throw it and shit. They helping him.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They're helping him. Throw that
Now
man.
they'll throw it with Wilson.
Yeah. Throw that. Oh, almost had me another one. I almost had another one.
Congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. But let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
You challenging me. Unchallenged. Dude, you hear dude talking? I'm going to go back and watch this later, or I can take a break and just watch how he's whooping niggas and go back with that.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Now Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown.
Oh, you can have that. I'll get the ball. I'm going to score and get the ball.
Cut the lead back down to 2.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8.
He's still in one.
They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And a returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. A CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react. As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he is going to have a Bills first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
Oh, the turnover fast continues. Here's another interception.
I shouldn't see that.
And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
I threw some bullshit. He ain't doing nothing. I just threw some shit up there. I didn't have to be throwing up there. That's all. I'll get it back. He's going to go for the dummy.
And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Being shaken, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. 3 first-half interceptions now. In terms you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Maybe he's not
reckless with the football.
But still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, Allen. A quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that throws to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of binding him defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now Allen again. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. From the right hash, that's a 31-yard attempt. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration.
Get him right here. Get it back.
An NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation. If they decide to take a shot.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And his throw here's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Alright, let me quit playing. Wear them out.
Even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And now third down and 6 to go.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So no gain on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. They do go for it. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And running with power here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. And Cook has it, left side. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Turn up power game to try to get in. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 of their 3 red red zone trip so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Davis, boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
And I know this quarterback. His instinct, he's going to want to go for it here on 4th and goal. I want to see if the rational heads on the sidelines prevail and they say this late in the game, let's get 3 in the lead. This debate is going to be fun.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And caught by Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. 4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass. And they were beaten on that possession.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Trying to help you out. Trying to help him out.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They'll toss to Harris. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4.
Yeah. I'm good.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory. Down at the 33. Going to run the toss here to Harris. Taken down at the 30.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out a second backup in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On 2nd down, this is Harris. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Early down stuff to put this
I got
offense
another
in
one in
precarious
the home.
position. We know the security point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this team,
What?
has got
A
to be
food time
priority
like that.
one.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't need it. You know, that look well. Shut up.
This offense so far on 3rd
I know,
down,
I
they've
get
been
it.
okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
I'm about to shut him down real quick.
Wilson.
Shut him down. About to shut him down real quick.
They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Oh, yeah, I'm
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his open man. That's Freiermuth.
Oh,
working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
no, I wasn't paying attention. He snuck some shit on me.
Keeping the drive alive.
This motherfucker snuck some shit on me. Knew it.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
So I don't see it.
Now a give, running left is Harris. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
I know the speed is a hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Okay, there's something about it. Look there, not for that.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Oh, I know where it's at. It's in that little toolbox.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Oh, yeah, they're fucking up 4th quarter.
Pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker
got him.
play.
What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play, all the way to the end zone.
Yeah. You just set this on the outside of it. No.
So a big play now as the Steelers are going for 2. They'll try and run it in. And he will get in.
Hey, wait. Run me up to the store real quick. I'll get them back. Oh, I got you water. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Johnson. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Allen. That's caught by Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we're watching them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know, this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save the timeout. Throwing Allen. They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Now the pit. Are going to use the first of their timeouts as they talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
To throw is Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds to stop the clock. And they continue to move a little bit closer toward that potential game-winning field goal.
And sometimes when you run a screen pass down in the red zone, it's really tough to create a lot of room to operate. The field's pretty condensed. But that was really well designed there, and they're able to pick up a first down.
Here's Allen. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part one is done, but now on the sideline, you already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now Allen. That is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
No, sir.
But able to take it past the 25.
Walk around and drop it, what you want to do. Come at you like this now. Come at you like this now.
Here's first
I know
and
you
10.
got to put it in the air to get down there. Ow!
There's Wilson.
Yep. Oh, he almost had it. He's about to get it. You got to put it in the air to get down there. You ain't got them run skills. You already know. Put it out there. See them defenders? I know you looking. Don't you see them? They ready.
Now Wilson. That's going to be caught. It's Austin. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
They'll do something. They'll do something. Yeah, that's what you need to get out of bounds.
Making the plays necessary and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Wilson to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it.
Ain't gonna help you.
All 3 timeouts.
Not gonna help you.
Here's first and 10 now.
You gotta put it in the air, buddy. All that out of bounds sideline ain't gonna get you there.
Throwing now is Wilson. And it's incomplete.
You gotta get that shit took. You gotta get that shit took. Come get that. We ain't letting up.
Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle. So they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Wilson's throw brought in by Austin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up first and 10 here. got this to Jefferson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it.
Back to throw. The quick slant caught. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll start things out at the 25. Here's first down. Now Allen. That is caught by Shakir. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Throwing is Allen. Into the hands of Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Here's Allen. 10 seconds left.
Well, you know they're going to look his way in the 2-minute drill, but that time he was blanketed, and they forced the incompletion. May need some teammates to step up in this spot.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Allen. Oh, and that is incomplete. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little bit tougher to get it downfield.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Now Allen, gotta have this one. Dancing to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they get the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.